Hello, how you doing, Mike Bradley? I hope you're doing well as always. I bring a very, very cool pedal, a very unique pedal, which as soon as I played it and plugged it in and played it, I was like, wow, this thing is really good. This is the Keyztone Exchanger Pickup Enhancer pedal, and you can basically take a single coil guitar and end up making it sound very humbucky, and vice versa, take a humbucker guitar and make it a bit more single coil. And also, if you want to, like at the beginning of the video where I have my Strat, and you know, if you've got a bit of more of let's say dull, but a bit more kind of a scooped, you know, bassy kind of tone, straight away function, which I'll talk about in a minute, the Hot Texas, this takes you straight into Stevie Ray Vaughan territory. It's really cool. So let's go for a little close up, and I'll talk to you about all the functions of this very simple pedal. So here's the pedal up close, you can see here, and basically we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different functionalities going on there. Hot Texas, Brite vintage tones, those are very much single coils. P90, rockabilly, bit like a Gretsch, something like that. Modern power humbucker, a classic 50th, which is, I'm assuming, taking like a PAF. Wide and super clean, and then we got an on-off button, and you can see it's bypass, it's pure analog this, and this button here, the tone select, you can select down to the different features that way. And then we got a level, overall volume, and then basically a pickup adjust, which takes it from being more of a brighter sound to more of a darker sound, just from a touch of a knob. And then here we got a little switch. Over to the left is the standard function, which ideally you want to use in a for your single coils. And then when you're using a humbucker, just click over to the Brite boost, and you got, you know, that's what the manual says there, to ideally use the Brite boost with the humbuckers. So very, very simple, very, very, very sturdy, 9-volt power supply, in and out. Very, very straightforward. So let's get some sounds happening with it. Right, so as you can see, I have my good old Strat on at the moment. I will be using other guitars to give you some tonal variety. I'll probably try on a humbucker, I'll probably put my Telecaster in it as well, so you can hear. Amp I'm using is my Hampstead Artist 20, my old faithful, and it's set warm. And I do have a couple of overdrive pedals. I've got my Seymour Duncan 5 and an Angry Charlie for a bit of extra gain if and when I need it, I will tell you. So let's do some sounds with this. Now at the moment through camera 2 you can see I've got it on the P90 setting. So this is just the amp, this is just the guitar and the amp. Hit this bad boy in. Night and day difference. Put a bit of gain in there, so if I turn the pedal off, I've just kicked on the Seymour Duncan 805. So this is just the amp with a bit of a crunch. Still with the P90 setting. Pedal off. Pedal back on. So it's not, you know, it's a bit like a really good EQ boost, isn't it? You know, but given that characteristic in this case of a P90, that's really cool. So let's now go. I will say my one little blemish, tiny blemish. I think this pedal is amazing. My one little thing. Say you want to go back, you've got to go all the way down to get to the beginning again. That's my only little blemish. It'd be cool to be able to go up or down and drop your pick on the floor at the same time while talking. But, you know, that little blemish aside, the sounds you can get from it are great. So I'm back on the Hot Texas, what I had at the beginning of the video. So when I was getting that kind of Lenny kind of sound. So this is just the guitar on the neck pickup. Hitting the pedal. Really cool. Put on a bit of a 805 magic. A Seymour Duncan 805 is like a tube screamer basically. So just the guitar. Hitting the pedal. That kind of sound. Now, as I was saying before, this is, you can either make it a bit darker with these kind of notched settings here. So if I go one extreme to the other, so this is the darkest it can go. And now if I go all the way to the end, definitely punchier, spongier. I like that word, spongier, kind of brighter sound. I'm kind of liking a happy, you know, being Switzerland a little bit, happy medium in the middle. So that's kind of single coil territory anyway. So let's now do a bit of a modern power. So this is kind of replicating like a humbucker type. So I'm going to take off my overdrive pedals. This is just the guitar, amp and the Keyztone. So neck pickup again, sorry, without, so you can hear the difference. Whacking the pedal. I mean, that's pretty cool. Let's kick in the 805. Let's hear that without the pedal again. Kick the pedal in. That's really cool. That's really, really, really cool. I probably knocked my guitar out of tune there from that massive bend I did at some point. But there's a big difference, a massive difference, even a lovely kick, that really is. Right, so let's do one more sound with this guitar, and I'll do a little change up. So this is using the classic 50th setting we're going to use. So before I do that, just the guitar into the amp. Bridge pickup this time. Very Strat-like. Kick this bad boy in. That tight sound like a humbucker. Let's darken it up a little bit. Let's go back one notch there. So I'm on what's that, 3. Oh, I like that. It's even more humbuckery. And that's not even an overdrive kicked in. So if I kick the overdrive, wow, wow. I want to make that a little bit brighter. Go darker again, one notch down. Now if I want some heavier kind of sounds, I'll put in the Angry Charlie with this. So still in this classic 50th, but this is just a bit of distortion. Pick up enhancer. There we go. Right, let's put some humbuckers on. Okay, so this is my beautiful Gibson 345. I adore this guitar a lot. One thing with this guitar, what can happen and does happen, if you're someone like myself and ride the volume control a lot, it can darken up a little bit. So this is just a guitar and amp. Breaking it, the humbuckers are now pushing the amplifier a little bit, but the volume's on 10 now on the neck pickup. And then when I roll it back, it will darken up. Very kind of jazzy. You know, that kind of stuff. Whatever. So it'd be interesting to hear how this responds with that. So I've got it on the Hot Texas setting. I've kind of really touched the volume, have I really? It's kind of been sitting at 2 o'clock. Let's move this back to about 3 o'clock. That's into my happy place. So I'll put the volume on 10 again. Let pick up and I like it. And then you roll it. If I try rolling this guitar tone down, the guitar volume knob down. It's still keeping that high end there, which is pleasing. If I turn this off, still beautiful, but with this bad boy back in, it sounds like a Strat! Oh, one thing I haven't done, you don't have to, the manual recommends this little switch here can boost to a Brite boost. So, it just makes it a bit fatter. So, actually, leaving it there makes it even more Strat-like. Remember, without this pedal on, let's kick on the 805, see my Duncan 805 pedal with it. But let's darken up a little bit. Of course, you want to do some kind of funky kind of stuff with it. Now I've got that volume on 4 there. Really, really cool. This is a really cool pedal. Let's do some stuff I haven't done. So you've got the rockabilly one, which is kind of, what's that? The Gretsch pickups, TV Jones kind of style. So without the pedal on, this is the bridge pickup. Sorry, still the 805 on there. So this is the guitar and amp. The Keyztone. So we can knock that volume back a bit actually. Really nice, really nice. And then, oh man, I could go all day showing you each kind of setting. I think you're getting the idea. Let me just throw on this modern. This is still a humbucker, but it will be much more powerful humbucker than what's going on here. So turn the pedal off and put it back on again. Let's put the Angry Charlie on, this could get a bit crazy. That could go all day. Sacrilege to do this on a 345. I think you're getting the idea. This is a really cool pedal. I can't wait to use this live because this is mine. It's great. I'll put all the links and info in the description box below. Check out Keyztone's website for more info, and if you do get one, let me know. Please let me know. It'd be cool to know what you think. But it gets a very, very big thumbs up from me. I'm a big fan. As you can see, this could be a 2-hour video easily of me just playing. Anyway, hope you're very much good and well, and I very much look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Mike Bradley and his 345 signing out. Bye!
The devil's on my side. Talking to myself again.